I have not paid attention to a fan base, a horror film fan base, for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. I've been focused on other work. I've been writing books for children, or I do comedies or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But there is a very serious fan base for horror films, and I have not really ever honored it. I've kind of tried to avoid it, not because I'm ashamed of it, but because it's not something that's a part of my daily life anymore, and it just honestly I don't relate to it. Malek Akkad is the son of the producer Mustafa Akkad, who died along with his daughter in a bombing either in Turkey or there was a terrorist bombing and he was killed. And his son Malek is carrying on the franchise. And when I was at the Scare Foundation event, it somehow popped into my mind that there was a way to monetize the fan base who want desperately to be able to get stuff that's Halloween related. I obviously represent Halloween in so many ways that I figured there was a way to kind of do both, be able to monetize it for charity and give the fans a chance to actually get access to me in a way that they don't get access to me. Because when I was at this event, obviously there was a lot of Halloween-related stuff which I normally don't participate in. So for me, the kind of light bulb went off and I thought...
Why did you think that was the motivation for you, what this occurred to you this time?
Well, I just think that the fact that there were so many Halloween fans and they were so thrilled that I was participating in a Halloween event, because I haven't in many, 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 many years. I think it popped in my mind, oh, I could actually give those fans something they want. They're going to give me something I want, which is money not for myself but for charity. And I figured it was a nice way to combine the two, those two ideas.
The table and have the quick, oh, hey, yeah, good to see you again, and be on with it. Put him in a situation where he can bend your ear for a half hour.
No, that's not going to happen. We have a neighbor that...
What did you bring there?
Can you imagine if I'd gone through security and they made me open?
Did they look in?
A few things that have been signed by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill. This picture that was taken during lunch. And the character that I play doesn't smoke cigarettes. This was me. I smoked cigarettes, and we were actually just laying around at lunch, and somebody took this picture and they made it part of the Halloween lore, even though this was people who love these movies get to meet me and raise a little money. Name down. In fact, I'll get some glue. And I have one of my signed masks. I have 5 of them signed by everybody who was in the movie. And
So you're going to put them next to you as you sign autographs?
I think so. I think they're going to have them behind me or something. I don't really know. I've kind of left this up to Sean.
Okay.
Thank you. I mean, that'll be a day, right?
Yeah, we'll give them back to you.
Right. Well, it's going to be fun for her. I'm Jamie. It's great to meet you too. Really.
Yeah.
Is she feeling a little shaky?
No, she's good. She's like happy and still like.
Oh my gosh, I just got kissed by Jamie Lee Curtis.
Big love to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course.
Yes.
First of all,
And
I'm
I will
sweating
say, my fiance's favorite movie is Halloween. He makes me watch.
now. Is it really?
He is like a horror movie aficionado. information on
Okay.
it.
Okay.
What's your name?
Abby.
Abby.
Is this your wedding day, Abby?
Yes.
This
I
is
am getting
happening.
married at 4
And-
o'clock. It's very exciting.
So, here, just take a quick picture of this for her husband.
So what's more exciting, to meet Jamie Lee or?
I don't know, man.
This may overshadow the wedding just a little bit. But hey, it's a great story. It's an interesting start.
Do you have any expectations today, Jamie?
Well, they've already been met because I met these two real people in the lobby, and that kind of made my day. Really, the rest of the day is kind of gravy.
Yeah.
Because I met two people who are not coming to the event, who are fans, and that's more like what my real life is like, where people come up and genuinely say that they liked something that I've done. So, in that sense, that's where I really feel it. Where I'm walking into a love fest is a little harder for me. Clearly, I'm a tiny bit of a control freak. And this is the only time that I have ever traveled anywhere where I didn't really know what was about to happen.
SUV I ordered?
What?
I said, do you like the SUV I ordered?
I am on camera saying you've made your first faux pas. That's John Marcus. Sean?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Morning. Queen.
I'm with the band. Coffee in hand.
We all used to be with the band.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
What was everybody in the elevator for?
Well, we were all in there because it was getting close to 9:15, which was our allotted time to have a visit, catch up.
Going to?
Oh, no, we're good.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
Well, I mean, quite honestly, it isn't that much different than what I usually do, but, you know, just a little more detail as far as, you know, security and limos and, you know, little extras, little decoration on the cake.
This must be the leftover because Jamie was doing a fundraiser and she circulated a bunch of these masks.
Jamie, this is Gabby.
Hi,
And Amanda.
nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you.
Vote Michael Myers.
City
Hadfield
Council.
City Council. Everybody, just so you know, this is my sister Kelly in the glasses and her husband John Marsh in the camera, and they are going to be filming a documentary about this.
The other guy's gonna show up a little bit later. Yeah,
Is he going to show up before we go down? There's supposed to be 3. I know.
Out of nothing. I mean, it's a girl walking down the street bumping into her friend's father. So, and then they're going to be shooting all weekend.
This is. Are we supposed to tell them how we're getting the
At
big
some
bucks?
point, at some point.
It's excellent.
We good?
Super tall, I know. I'll hold her.
The new champion.
Okay, up at, you guys, look up at John. Okay, John's camera's up in the air. All right.
Yes.
Are you taking?
Yeah. What do you got in there?
I've got action figures and posters and masks. A little bit of everything.
This is Nick Castle's line.
Nick Castle, is there a line for everybody?
Yeah, there actually there'll be lines in the S room here for Adrian Barbosa and then Mr. Warlock and all the other guests that are over here. And then Jamie's lead line will probably be all the way around and out the door over here because they're getting ready for that. So it'll be huge.
Good. Come on in. Come on in.
What line is this?
VIPs.
For Jamie?
Yep. You don't have a VIP.
What about the low number for the first sequence?
No, they're just letting VIPs in
right
right
now?
now.
Just
Yeah.
right there.
Yep.
Oh, this is amazing. I am simply ecstatic.
Are you?
I'm more than ecstatic. You all gotta get here.
I mean, I have pride in the work. I'm not a horror film fan, so I'm not going to, surrender myself to that completely. I've had a very full life and miraculously a career that has had other elements to it. I'm going to say thank you to every one of them because they're contributing to help me do my bigger work, which is raise money for Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. So for me, it's a thank you for their generosity, and I hope that they will appreciate that I'm here and that they will get stuff signed by me, that I will, personalized in whatever way they want me to personalize it. So they're getting as much access to me as anyone will ever get.
Today.
I'm here to keep everything secure as best I can.
For who?
For Jamie Lee Curtis, of course.
The first, I think it was 120, 150 people. They bought a VIP package where they got to come in first. They got, an autograph, a photo op with her later. Yeah, I mean, they had to get online. I heard it sold out in 15 minutes, so.
Thank you.
My wife already talked to you, right?
Yeah.
What'd she say? What'd she ask?
What was number one?
That's
What did it mean?
crazy.
Why was I here?
No.
They have a 35mm print of the movie that they sell.
Okay.
Don't you think they look nice?
They do. But they're
All
gonna
right.
keep falling down.
Well, if they fall down, that's okay. What would you like me to say, sir?
On this, anything you would like? You wanna?
I'll write on it. Shut up! What birthday?
November 16th.
What birthday?
Oh, 44.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Scott's birthday, and according to the way I work, something happens when it's your birthday. So on 3, please, we shall sing. 1, 2, 3. There will be a point perhaps when you're 15,
VIP?
which he might show you that film.
On your birthday. That's our plan.
On your 15th birthday, you may see that film, and there is a line in that movie where I say, "Ja, my name is Inga, I'm from Sweden," and you will now understand why that is important from this moment.
Been waiting 30 years to see her.
You've been waiting what?
30 years
For what?
to see Jamie Lee. Yes, I've been waiting to see Jamie Lee, Nick Castle, who played the Shape in the movie. Been waiting over 30 years.
And what's your impression today?
Just trying to take it all in. Just really excited.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
We were standing in line yesterday about 2 hours early waiting to get our VIP passes, and I made conversation with these guys from England. It was a couple, and I was just astounded by the fact that they flew all the way over here to see Jamie Lee Curtis and to get a couple of autographs.
Where are you from?
I'm from Miami, Florida.
Wait a second. Okay. And you like your Halloween band?
Yes, I'm a hardcore Halloween fan. Well, I was born on Halloween, so that has something to do with it.
We flew all the way down from Toronto.
Toronto, Canada?
Yeah, that
And
is.
what state is this?
Well, I think down there they call it a province. We live in igloos and clouds in the sky. Yes.
You're sounding Russian, though.
Yes, that's how everyone talk in Canada. Canada's really Russian.
I've never signed a knife. I can wield a knife, but I've never signed one. All right, here I go. Albuquerque song.
We got the 30-year poster at Sean's convention, and we've been getting it signed ever since. A lot of time traveling, so we love the franchise. We love it. She's gonna sign his leg, so I'm gonna take a picture if you don't mind.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, my first toy! Wow. Hold on, I'm a little slightly wow, this is awesome.
Sexy, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have her personalize this to me, and then I have a 30 Years of Terror poster in my poster tube here. I'm gonna have her autograph for me.
1978 or just 78?
Just 78.
Did you see the original slate on the counter?
Yes. Love it. I know I want it bad.
My first time I ever did this, I was very leery because I thought, oh man, these people look, some of them are dressed up like tattooed out and metal everywhere and leather, and their babies were like, pink hair. But then they'd walk up and you'd think they were gonna talk like cavemen, and it was all like, hi, would you sign my poster? And it's like such sweet, nice people. It's unbelievable.
Before I use them.
No, and I appreciate it.
Here?
Yes, would you please?
These people here?
Yeah.
Those people are here for the special photo ops with Jamie Lee Curtis. We got a professional photographer set up in the next room. These people are going to walk through, get a professional photo with Jamie Lee, get it printed off within about an hour or so, and they can bring it in here and have her sign it.
And then I have, this is, I gotta be careful because this is really,
Oh, this is really fragile.
oh God,
Holy
fragile.
moly.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, where do you want me here?
Oh, you want to do, I mean,
Or how about a pumpkin, her name, and
He wants a line from the middle.
7?
I kind of get ready.
You might as
Photo
well.
wait?
Unless you
That way.
want.
I'll be right back. I'll be back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes! Talk about me.
Autographs. And how many more are you expecting?
Well, there's been at least 150 today so far, and there's no less than 400 still waiting to get in here. And that's just for today.
That's for today?
That's just for today.
And what do you expect tomorrow?
At least 500 that she can physically go through.
Little lip gloss and shit.
Next.
Had to post it Instagram, didn't I? Wow. Wow. Crazy Melissa.
Trevor, is somebody going to stay in here? Is somebody going to stay in here? Because I don't want to leave this stuff here if nobody's going to stay. Okay. Trevor.
Where am I going?
Who's staying?
Where am I going? Love you, baby. See you in a minute.
talking to you, we'll get it going. All right.
Ready.
Bring them on in. Ready? Yep.
Let's make some dough.
We got to get in. All right. Ready.
We're actually going to be bringing the wine.
Great. All right.
Chicken? Thank you very much. And see, better for me is that I put my arm around them rather than put their arm around me. Just
And we
FYI.
won't.
There's one reason. Do you want to know why?
Because it stinks.
No, you just don't get their body wetness on your arm. See, this way, if I go like this, then it's me.
So here's what we'll do, because this seemed to work before, I'm going to move you for 1 second. If you stand on this side for me.
Yeah?
Is this side okay for you?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
shit.
Then they'll walk into you.
Got it.
They'll step
Ready.
back, step
Ready.
in, you do your thing, bam,
Ready.
and in. Okay. We want to keep it as friendly as we can, but make it as fast as we can, so everybody has a good time. But yet, there's a lot of fans that want a photo with her, and we have very little time, so we need to make sure and make it all happen the best we can.
Do that bam, bam, bam thing. I like
Yeah, we just got to get them through Bam Bam Bam, run them in, run them out, and get their pictures to them and make them all happy.
All the time in the world. All right.
There you go, perfect. Right
We'll
there.
put this here on you.
There you
Hold
go.
on. Let's put this on you.
Check that one. We're good. All right.
And they got a second one with the family.
Oh, yeah.
Family's coming
All right,
in.
let's get the
Hi,
family on
guys.
in.
Hi, go on up,
Come on, little one. You come over here next to me.
Ready. Very good. Next.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're there? Oh, I'm flanked. All right.
Ready. Perfect. All right.
Thanks, you guys.
Switch sides.
Two shots. Yeah, we get two shots.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want
You want to switch sides?
Oh, switch side.
Ready. One more time. Ready. Check that one just to make sure. We are good. We see eyeballs. All right.
Are you videotaping it or photo? Videotape. Oh. Nobody said action. I thought it was a still photo. I'm like,
Great. All right. Next.
You're right there on the
don't want
other.
the picture?
And I'm right here on next to you.
Ready.
That's my mom.
Ready. Awesome. Next.
Ready?
Action. Cutting.
Okay.
Very good. Next.
Thank you. Get on your X. Are you gonna have Mikey in the picture?
Ready.
Take that and that to our princess.
You can step on up to the yellow line.
Ready.
Huh?
We have the family shot here.
All right, I'll be in the middle.
All right. One on each side, folks.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great day.
Go ahead and step on up to the yellow line.
Ready. Next. All right. That one.
These are real fast, but this doesn't, you know, the autograph thing is what takes the longest.
Very good. Next.
That's what we need to step up, you know. I mean, it's okay to personalize and stuff, but then you start writing movie quotes and you start writing your character name. You know, at some point we have to put our foot down. We got through the VIPs, you know, so they got the VIP treatment. Now we need to rush it a little bit. And since there was like 100, I think it was a little over 100 VIPs, maybe 120. we decided, or I decided rather, it would be easier if we had them submit their questions in writing, and I choose them, read them, because fans get nervous. They take forever. First off, I want to say how much I love you, and can I get a hug, and and stuff like that. So I can control it if I'm the one doing the questions. Plus, I can also ixnay bad questions.
How about that?
A little closer. There we go. All right. Ready. Ready. Awesome. Next, please.
You want to say something? Are you happy?
Mr. Michael.
Hi, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Good, what are you selling here?
Art. Art and prints and magnets and buttons. I always tell people I grew up in the woods and I was raised on horror and fantasy movies, and so I've always been interested in horror since I was a kid, but I love the bizarreness of a lot of it.
So I made this t-shirt for Jamie Lee Curtis, and it's actually the Jamie Lee, what I call the Jamie Lee Holy Trinity. And it's a take on Eat, Pray, Love. Instead, it's Eat, Spray, Love. And we could see that there's a Michael Myers spray. So I tie in Halloween, Activia, and Charity, sort of the Holy Jamie Lee Curtis Trinity.
Watching those films, even watching a horror film scared me to death, and then all of a sudden I gravitated to loving them. So I don't know, there's just something about religion and horror together. You put religion and horror together, and it kind of gets it kind of scares you on the inside. It's more of a there's slasher flicks are great. I mean you obviously you're going to be scared of a killer, but when you think of something supernatural, especially a dark entity that you really can't control or you don't really even know what it's capable of, that's frightening to me.
So as a joke, was like half of your work was to have I see a lot of you.
Sure. How about you? Oh, you
It's just this, yeah. This is a big moment for me. Oh, it's
Halloween 1 sheet and Halloween 2.
Hi there. What's up?
Okay.
How about yourself?
I think this goes back to probably 04, 05. I started it, yeah.
When did you start traveling?
Sorry?
When did you start traveling?
From France.
When?
On Wednesday, just for this event. My friend helped me to come here because they know that I am a great fan, I'm a huge fan of Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, yeah.
So they helped me to have the money to make the trip to Indianapolis.
Your friends help finance it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is? How much?
You don't want to know.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. I'm not going to tell you.
Was it bigger than a bread basket?
I'm not going to tell you.
And I can't sign pictures of my boobs. Wow, that was from Road Games.
Yeah, I had to search eBay. What time it is? It's around $50.
And you. Thank you.
What is that?
This is as she appears in the Epcot Center attraction, Ellen's Energy Adventure.
She's awesome. I've got to meet her about 3 different times, and she's really friendly. And the kids were with us earlier with me and my husband.
I
And
saw that you had your whole family here. We've seen you a couple of times.
Yeah, and they loved meeting her. She was great, asking them questions and stuff, and we've had a really good time.
Same person made them. They're Michael Myers bookends. It's like a gift. I'm like, awesome.
What'd you do that made you? What'd you do?
She left to go to the bathroom, and as she came back in right before she went on the stage, she went, Activia!
That's big?
Yeah, she even put her arms out. It was funny.
I really appreciate the fact that she's hanging out this long and doing this.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. She didn't have to wait this long. I just appreciate it.
We are going to do per day.
Right.
We have a contract that says that. And they fucked up and oversold. So now, you know, I mean, she's significantly slower than the other guy on top of overselling. Nobody expected her to personalize. She's personalizing, movie quoting, writing character name, talking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Drawing pictures.
drawing pumpkins. I mean, she's giving so much, and that's awesome, and the fans are stoked. But you know, I just
understand it's the first time she's ever done this.
and will definitely be the last.
Well,
not only did she already say that, but now put an exclamation point on it.
No, you never apologize. You waited.
She gives her all in every single scene that she does. And it's apparent that she carries that work ethic in what she does here, and not allowing herself to take any rest, making sure that she can get to as many fans as she can. And we all have been dying to meet her. She's like, to use a term, the holy grail of our fan base. And we will all remember this forever. I know I will. I am extremely, extremely appreciative to Miss Curtis for doing this for her.
It's got a little stressy.
It has.
A little time stressy.
I understand.
We're in a little bit of a time. In fact, I'm fucked.
I'm gonna let you.
In fact, I'm fucked.
It's good to see you.
And you. God good.
You look tough. How long have you been waiting to get this autograph?
We actually been here all day, and then we had an issue come up, so we had to run back to the hotel and just ran back and got in here. So last minute.
I hope it's worth the wait for you.
I hope it totally. It's Jamie Lee Curtis.
And what characteristics in her personality do you relate to?
I don't relate to any characteristics. However, I loved her legs in True Lies.
What would you like?
And she said absolutely not. She found out from the promoter Nathan that there's nearly 100 people still standing out there, and she told her agent, bring them in. I want to meet them all. She says, I don't care if I have to be here till 8:30, 9 o'clock signing autographs. I'm going to sign an autograph for everybody who's out there. That's incredible. I mean, I've wanted to always meet her, and I've been to numerous signings where they'll cut it off and it's too bad, you know. This, to be standing there and hear that conversation was just like, it shows that she does love the fans.
All right, you need 2 minutes.
I've worked with a lot of people, as you guys know, and what a fucking trooper, huh? And she personalized everything, quotes, fucking character names, the whole, I mean, man, I've seen some people, when they get into an hour over, just initial.
That everyone is just enamored with her because she signs, like he said, just everything the way they want it, and she's always got that smile like if you were the last person in line, it was just like the first person. I know. And that is so great to hear.
Are there children in here? Please tell me no. Are there any children that are awake in here? No? Seriously, I don't want to swear in front of small children. I'm not joking to you for 1 second. I write books for children. I have to make sure I don't swear in front of children. You're not a child, darling. How old are you? 12. Are you really? Oh, fuck it.
Check. Yeah, this one needs to go down.
It is very rare in my life.
Here we go.
Very rare in my life that I will ever do anything where I just go, okay, I'll go, and let somebody else take care of everything, which is what he has done.
Although it didn't go completely as planned.
I'm not joking.
There was some serious bumps in the road. We were supposed to be done at 7, but we raised a hell of a lot of money.
Exactly, that's the point. I mean, it's not a bump. Really, it's just so that people don't yell at me. you're an actor and you're counting your lines in a TV series, which I did prior to it, with 13 regulars in a half-hour show. That's 13 people for like 21 minutes of television. And in that time, I would get the script every week, and you literally count your lines. So for me to have a movie where I was in every single scene, basically on every page, that was what was extraordinary. You know, my family, it really didn't have an impact, I don't think, on them. I don't think it was anything, I mean, I'm sure my mom was proud of me, but it wasn't anything that we discussed or anything. It was, you know, again, it was, you have to remember to put it in the context of what this was. Anyway, it was that first day, and we did the scene where we're walking, and I had gone up to John and I said, you know, you have it that she sings a song. What, do you have a melody to the song? He said, no, just make one up. Now, let me just tell you one thing. My sister will attest to this. I can't sing. I mean, I can't sing at all. So for somebody to say just make up a song on the first day of a job put me into apoplectic fear. And I'm walking away from the camera and I literally just, I don't know where that melody came from. It popped into my head. I don't know. The words were written. I mean, the words he had written. The whole I wish I had you all alone. But, and then I had to sing it when we looped the movie. And I think that was probably the biggest mortification I've ever had, is to be standing in the looping studio. I wish I had you. This is horrible.
Tired?
No.
You have lots of energy.
I am an energetic sort. Sadly, it's part of my charm.
I have a 5-year-old, so I had to stop.
Yeah, well, you know what? I have a 26-year-old and I should have stopped. Trip. We couldn't have prettier weather. Couldn't be in a more beautiful city. Couldn't be with a more fresh-faced, young whippersnapper.
John?
Yes.
What was the internet buzz?
You know what? I haven't been on it.
The buzz is that I got a fucking appearance fee. What's that BS about? I'm happy about that.
That would be
people trying to, jealous people trying to make the show look bad, competitors.
Guess what?
No.
They can't. You know why?
Because we
Sean
did that.
Clark. Sean Clark.
What were you worried about?
Oh, we're just
I
worried
see.
about upsetting fans, you know? I mean, since the tickets were pre-bought, I mean, it kind of puts us in a shitty position, so.
Did you really think you might cancel the Q&A?
I was okay with it. If it had to be done, it had to be done, you know, but that is what it is. She fought through. We went to the bitter end. Everybody was happy. People were buzzing all night as I walked through the hotel, like thanking me like I just cured cancer. It was awesome.
What'd you say?
I'm not going to say what I was going to say
Oh,
because it would have been
that's
inappropriate.
stevedore language.
If we have to fudge it 15 minutes, we have an extra 15 to play with, but you guys have to be on it. Gorgeous architecture. There's the building that the Starbucks is in is we can't figure out when it was built, but it looks definitely. How are you?
Right. Oh, okay, this is somebody else. The show's officially supposed to start in 10 minutes, so we're actually starting early. That's a good thing.
We're firing it up today, right?
Yeah, I kind of zonked a little bit, but 14, 15-hour days.
I know it.
Gets a little rough, but caught a chance to see. That's why I put the sunglasses on, so no one can tell.
So to Ken. That's why I don't have much to write about it. Yes.
Original. I got an original US one sheet Halloween. I got a UK version of the Fog original, and what's the other one? British Halloween.
Boom.
Do me a favor.
It's golden.
Come here.
You're doing photo. You're photo approval.
No, I'm not photo approval. Just okay. Here's what we're gonna do.
Michael, you're at the Q&A. What was it like? What did it seem? What happened?
It was thrilling. It was like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Everybody was there, and it was electric in the room. Everyone was just having a great time, and Jamie Lee just had the whole audience in the palm of her hand, and it was just amazing how many different topics came up. It was one of the best I've ever been to. It really was great. Oh yeah.
Was it crowded?
It was packed. It was to the wall, standing room only. I've never seen this room filled up like that. There's really only one person who could have filled it up, but it was her.
All right, darling. Now shoot another, please, because I'm over 50 and. Thank you. Now I will look younger.
Drove all the way from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, out here to Indianapolis, Indiana, to meet Jamie Lee Curtis. I think she's a very nice person, very iconic actress. It was an honor to meet her. I liked the way she was very humorous with the public and real down to earth. She made me really feel welcome. She treated me like the older sister I never had, and I really enjoyed the whole experience. It was more than what I imagined that it would be. And I had a very wonderful time. I feel like I'm in a room with 30,000 of the closest relatives I never met, and it was just an honor to be here. I had a good time through the whole experience.
This picture particularly is hard to sign. If you want me to do it in blue, then it has to be here in the light.
Okay, it's fine.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because
Devil Horns, Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath.
What's Black Sabbath? Oh, my bad.
Where'd you get that?
The artist for Whorehound, Nathan Milliner.
Why would you travel all that distance? Because it's so important to you? Why?
I guess this movie, I don't know, it means a whole lot to a whole bunch of people, and I really can't put a finger on why. It just does. I don't know, maybe it reminds us when we were kids, I suppose, because, I saw it back when it first came out, and I was in the 7th grade, and I snuck in and saw it, and it scared the crap out of me, so.
Of course, Brad Laurie, Michael Myers, Halloween Resurrection, giving a $500 donation to the Children's Hospital, Los Angeles.
One day you're gonna have to pronounce my name.
Laurie. Laurie.
Because I worked with Jamie, and she's one of the most genuine and down-to-earth people I've ever known.
You're
She had no star attitude, and she's a real philanthropist, and that's one of the reasons I'm donating 10% of what I made this weekend, not only to my agent, but to the kids at the hospital. So.
And what'd you bring today to sign? You got something for somebody?
Well, I had this made because I think the only Michael that got a kiss from Jamie, and I've never washed my lips since because I have to do my part, right? Anything for the kids, Hey, so you know what? When I saw that you were doing, it was a kids charity that you were working with, I said I have to donate something. It's just
Thank you. It's a children's hospital. It's the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles.
Yeah, I saw that, and I just said when I saw that.
Really very deeply moving to me.
No, it was important.
2 Aaron.
Got it.
Last one for session 1 of 2.
All right.
Now we go
All right.
photo ops and
Yeah,
back
bye.
here to finish. You're gonna stay or what?
I'll be back.
I can't say it because then he's gonna send 5 people over.
What can't you say?
I can't say the next 5 people, please.
A little tired today, a little beat up. So, it's good. It's actually my hand that gets to hurting, but yeah, it's tiring. It is. Good, yeah, very good. Thank you. Next. On the X. Very good. Next. Thank you. On the line. Perfect, Henry. All right. Good job.
Give me your line.
Thank you so much. Ticket. Have a nice day.
And then when you yell.
I'm sorry, can I yell? No cameras in the photo room.
Thank you very much. Ready. Perfect. All right.
Thanks. Come on in, Jimmy. Oh, no, you're not Jimmy. Jimmy was the guy who drove the out thing.
Ready. Awesome.
In part 2. Come on, So, you start with this one, and then
I've kind of given up on. I've heard about the people that put the needle in there. I've heard that works really well. Like immediately it goes. But so there's nothing worse about doing a convention with a migraine. It's like I get them a lot too. So
Working out okay though?
yeah. I mean, I think where we're at, there's not too much left on the line here with the photo op, and then I believe we have 300 signatures left. So if we can do 100 an hour for the next 3 hours, we're golden. So let's hope we're golden. That's all I'm saying.
Follow ticket. Come with me.
you go there.
Hit the mark.
You go there and I do this. That was all I had to
Your
say.
ticket,
Nate?
sir. Exit this
Oh, and I really need a ticket?
Just for our records, yes.
You didn't give me one yesterday.
Well, today we do.
Okay, then I want one with both these guys.
For a Sunday, that is a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sundays are usually much slower than this, so this was, and usually we're really tired by Sundays. That's the tough part. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
What did you think of Jamie and her deal?
Oh, she was great. Absolutely. It was an absolute honor and a pleasure to work with her. She was spot on every time, made my job easy. So
She was
most
a pleasure just to watch her interact with
And the fans, were you surprised they were so well behaved?
Yeah, I really was.
Yes, yes,
I really
we were.
truly was.
Most
I thought
definitely.
it'd
Most
get a little
definitely.
You know, you have to understand. I do this a little bit, and this, the way you guys have worked this, and the quality of the work is really.
Thank you.
It's excellent. It's
I
exceptional.
really appreciate that. We really do
And I was
appreciate that.
shocked at how quickly you turn it around. So, you want this to Shane?
Please. Not much.
Yeah, there not a lot of sleep was going on.
Not for
Whoop.
anybody.
No, far out. Shane.
So which one of those do you want? Paid for two.
Oh, I need this one.
That one, okay.
Yeah.
That's Jamie Lee Curtis.
And how did you get that?
My husband made it for him.
Yeah. Happy birthday, dear Rebecca. Turn around. Happy birthday to you. Wow, that was the worst rendition of Happy Birthday I have ever heard.
This is from
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Hi. What do you got? He or she is just pointing to the thing where I'm supposed to sign. And if he or she tilts her head to the side, I'm gonna freak.
Very good. You know, anybody tell you you look like you're really handsome? Awesome.
Oh, it's awesome. All right, and? All right, thank you so much. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah, go back to sleep.
Which one you want?
Never.
It's like a fireplace photo. Excuse me. Let me just say something. Seriously. I am a type A person. I am nothing but executive function. It's like all I care about is how things work. So I don't know who the fuck is in charge here, but whoever is in charge here, this is masterful work. I am shocked. I judge people by how they manage things and don't manage things. Believe me. So this is an extraordinarily cool way that you guys do this. It doesn't feel frenzied. I mean, obviously we got a little time crunch, but I mean, honestly, it's 5:20. And it was supposed to be over at 5. So 20 minutes over is not bad, but the idea that it never felt crazy, that nobody felt angry, that there wasn't that kind of insanity, which is what I anticipated. So for me, the fact that it was in this cool room and it never felt particularly crowded just made me feel really calm, and it just was awesome. So thank you really very, very much. Because I know what you guys did in order to help me get to do this. And although I'm gonna look like the big shot who did that, I understand that it was a lot of people to help me achieve that. And I really do feel like we achieved something. And I'll tell you now, we're gonna give them over $100,000. So God knows, you know, what kind of number we're going to show up with. But what I want to do is I'm going to write something in the magazine that you guys will put in the magazine. Sean will put it up on his website. And, you know, really what I want to do is connect the dot and make sure everybody who came here today, everybody who worked it, understands that what we did as a group is something important and valuable. And I hope the horror film community can really be very proud of this. So anyway, thank you guys very much. A group of people that didn't know each other at all. I'd never met Sean Clark. I had never seen him. I'd spoken to him on the phone like 5 times. I found out, really right at the end of the day today, that the 2 different security teams that were just eyes on me, let alone the people that were in the venue walking around with security written on their shirts, are volunteers. And all of those people volunteered their time to not charge for their services so that the monies didn't get taken off the top of the donation to Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. So I am flabbergasted that this totally disparate group of people, total strangers, came together to help me raise money for something bigger than I have not paid attention to a fan base, a horror film fan base, for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. I've been focused on other work. I've been writing books for children, or I do comedies or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But there is a very serious fan base for horror films, and I have not really ever honored it. I've kind of tried to avoid it, not because I'm ashamed of it, but because it's not something that's a part of my daily life anymore, and it just honestly I don't relate to it. Malik Akkad is the son of the producer Mustafa Akkad, who died along with his daughter in a bombing either in Turkey or there was a terrorist bombing and he was killed. And his son Malik is carrying on the franchise. And when I was at the Scare Foundation event, it somehow popped into my mind that there was a way to monetize the fan base who want desperately to be able to get stuff that's Halloween related. I obviously represent Halloween in so many ways,